I like coffee, I like tea. If you want to jump rope, learn with me. Coach Zach here, and in this video, we're talking about jumping rope. There are so many benefits to jumping rope, from cardiovascular health to having better hand-eye coordination and better total body rhythm. But maybe you tried jumping rope and you failed miserably, right? Maybe you slapped yourself in the shins and it hurt. Maybe you looked at yourself and you're like, man, I look like a fool. I don't want to do this in the gym. People are watching. So this video is going to break it down step by step for the beginners out there who have maybe never jumped rope before, so you can go into the gym, jump rope without looking like a fool. In this video, I'm just going over the basics to jumping rope. But if you want a full total body routine that incorporates jump rope, check out that pinned comment down below. And while you're at that pinned comment down below, you're also gonna get free jump ropes. So check it out for the program and the jump rope. Let's get it. So the first thing you want to consider when jumping rope is which rope to pick. Now, if you're a beginner, I suggest that you choose a rope with a little bit of weight, right? The speed ropes or the ropes that are really, really light, you're not going to get the same feedback. You're not going to be able to feel the rope in the air to know when to time your jumps. So if you have access to, maybe you get a rope that's a little bit heavier, maybe 1 or 2 pounds, just so you can get that feedback. The next part is which length to choose for your rope. Now, I don't have an exact science for it, but if you have an adjustable rope, then you might just want to do some trial and error, find that sweet spot for you for your jumps. They make jumps according to height, so when you pick a rope, just go off your height and you should be good. Now let's talk about the arms. What are your arms doing when you jump? The place you want to minimize movement the most is in the elbows and the shoulders. So right here, I'm using my shoulders to jump. I'm using my elbows as well. You don't want your elbows or your shoulders to move. You want the jump coming at the wrists. Fluid, quick. Right here, you see? My shoulders and elbows are barely moving, if moving at all, as opposed to this where I'm using my whole arm. It's just in the wrists. You also want to have soft knees. The worst thing you can do when jumping rope is locking your knees out and jumping. That's way too much force coming down on stiff bones. You want to have soft knees so you can absorb that impact, right? So keep your knees bent and let your knees absorb the jumps. The final thing that I see a lot of people get wrong is the jumps themselves. Like, how high should you be jumping? I think a lot of beginners, when they get into jumping rope, is they jump too high, right? They're kind of afraid of that rope hitting them in the legs, so they jump high. You want to be barely jumping off the ground, like 1 to 2 inches at the most, and you want to do it on the balls of your feet. Heels should barely touch the ground. So right here, just on the balls with my soft knees, right? This will allow me to jump soft, and it'll allow me to keep my knees safe, as well as be able to be quicker with the rope. So you can see soft knees, barely jumping off the ground, movement coming at the wrists, not the shoulders or elbows. Another tip for you to get the timing down is to take your jump rope, both handles in one hand, and then pretend you're jumping. This will not allow the rope to hit you and get you frustrated, and it will allow you to get that timing down a little bit better when starting out. So both handles in one hand, other hand imagining you're holding it, and then just trying to time it right. Right, so as the jump rope's hitting right in front of your feet, that's when you do your little hop. And that can get you used to the timing without getting frustrated by that rope continuously hitting you over and over again. Now, for many of us, when we start jumping rope, we start with the double jump. That means 2 jumps for 1 pass of the rope. That's fine if you're just starting out, but where do you go from there so you can do 1 jump for each pass of the rope? So this is what the double jump looks like. So that's a double jump where it's hard for me to do it because I'm so used to doing the single jump, but if you're just starting out, then you're probably here where you do 2 jumps for each pass. And when you're just starting out, that's okay, but where do you go from there? You pause. You take as much time as you need getting rid of that second jump. So you do 1 jump, And you just keep your feet on the floor until that rope passes. So it looks like this. Right? So this is better than doing that double jump. So just pause. Train yourself to pause. And then from there, you can get quicker, one jump, one pass of the rope. So again, we covered movement coming at the wrist, not the elbow and shoulders. Having soft knees to absorb that impact, barely jumping off the ground on the balls of your feet, and then getting rid of that double jump by pausing. There are so many benefits to jumping rope, both the health benefits, but also the mind-body connection, getting that coordination and timing down. And if you follow the program in the link below, it's gonna give you way more tools to be able to use a jump rope effectively to get a total body workout with your free jump rope that you'll get in that pinned comment. So hopefully you got something out of this video. It'll take you to the next level in your jumping rope experience. As always, I'm Coach Zach with Team Critical Bench, and I'll see you next time. Yeah.